13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
Taking on the New York Jets.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina, at Bank of America Stadium. We've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look. On third down, Barlow. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams
already. Already. 15 seconds in the game.
Chance to atone. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A carry for Dickerson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the gun, Barlow. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. A great effort there with an acrobatic catch. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 9th-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touch.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They've got to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Hunter. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. They get 25 yards out of that one. And that leads to a Carolina first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers. Man in motion left, Mingo. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 2nd and 9. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd and 9 now. Connection made with Shenault.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught by Mingo, right side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jet 16. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Again, a 4 that time as the drive continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. It's Young off play action. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time?
Now the try here for the pulling after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
On 1st and 10, Barlow. This one caught by Davis. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's a 2nd and 5. Option play. Here's Hall. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 3rd and 3. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Throw out wide is incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx us.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 20. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. We know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Man in motion left, Mingo. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's got Mingo. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offense. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York set to take the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run now with Dickerson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They'll have good field. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Young to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. They go play action. Young. And he'll get this one complete to Winslow. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down now, it's Banks, and he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On the carry, this is Scott. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now Scott. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They go again with Scott, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Johnson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Off the play fake. Barlow. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle. And it's the Saints who are out in front. Tajay Spears with a touchdown run. From there, we head down to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale.
this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech, who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Thank you, though. I just ate mine. Crush it. Excuse me.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made it. That's 44 yards. Job on these receivers, pretty much holding the check, and they're a little too close Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You could always come back and win a ball game. Let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put us on the way. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it, the bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A well-hit ball there, 50 yards on the punt, 40 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And that last touchdown drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, Johnson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now they're in a hurry up. To throw now on 1st down. And that is caught. It's Winslow. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. They'll drop the throw. Got an open man, it's Scott. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We're going to pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll look to throw again. Throw right side, caught by Winslow. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers just continue to roll. Boy, another score. This lead gets even. One after here coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result. Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out now come the Jets. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, home and over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that had that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that time for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And then that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
To throw on 3rd down. Barlow. And he's going to be asked for the 3rd time. Jeremy Chin puts it on. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. It's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Carolina getting... Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside and 2 minutes to go down in the 3rd. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5. That's complete. And pull it down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So a roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I think we put together a job description for a middle linebacker. We would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Eluding the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 3rd and 5. They'll run with Scott. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard
after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just held on to their big lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw on second down. Barlow throwing middle, and it's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Throwing on first down. Barlow over the middle, complete. That's Davis. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Back to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. They've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. And they'll seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back on the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown! From 13 yards out. And now going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just held on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this was pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game. The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be
you start to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Again, he'll drop the throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brewer. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 5. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barlow. He finds his man complete. It's Chambers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He's going to use his legs here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Jets on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now Mooney for the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here. So that winds up a 7-play drive all total. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So after the big field goal by Mooney, he's back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Carolina offense is not ready to go. They don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions. Start this drive out on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2 yards. officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. We said at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
That shit is a wrap.
It was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, a partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2 yards to go, second down. Operating from the gun. 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5. And it's second down. Looking to throw. Barlow, he finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. And really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was. I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camp, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from the offense and the defense. A complete team victory.
So for the Panthers, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8.